you know what? We'll try the other option. Let's see how their Dust 2 is. The hit's coming through. We'll talk about why that might change things in a minute, but here comes the massacre. Nice job from flameZ. 2 big kills. aizy can come back through the smoke, but he's losing teammates at an alarming rate, and Lekro's not in position at all. robiin will have heard him thunderfooting his way through. He'll clear it, but not fast enough. It's all going to be on to aizy. aizy's been good, but this is a little bit too much to ask of him.
The map, if we're being honest, up against Spirit.
It lost them their last opportunity to compete the map.
Ooh,
that clip was...
aizy.
Oh my God, aizy.
Okay, he was nuts the last.
Living for now. The nade's not finding him just yet, as he just slides his way about. Now they're coming back in towards site. MiGHTYMAX has gotten the bomb down. They've withdrawn towards Catwalk. Gotta be tough to dig them out, especially as that CT smoke's already been spent. gade playing in the smoke. This is bold. The bodies are starting to drop, and as they've lost themselves on the site, MiGHTYMAX will come in with the cleanup. So what looked like a scary round potentially is falling apart here. aizy's collected the only kill so far. While he might get some on the exits here, I think that's about the best they're hoping for. That was filthy. That's an AK as well. No one else is close to it. If he goes checking, he's found another. He's making this so expensive for them. If he gets another, okay, they're not going to even test him because it's so costly. MiGHTYMAX is going to come looking for him, but with a MAC 10 at this range, I favor the scout. Does he come through? Does he get the AK?
But yeah, Endpoint, it's good to see them kicking things off strong. Worth noting in the previous game, despite not being Dust 2, of course, but on Inferno and Nuke, it was the T side that North really incredibly happy. I mean, even 1 or 2 is something they can be pretty decently happy with because they haven't put money in. I like the idea. Unfortunately, it didn't blind up that second
damage. But now that they've gotten past it, now that they neutralized that threat, there's not much Lekro can do here. He's going to eat an A. That'll finish him off. Just a little dunk. aizy's playing the book for him. That's going to be a bomb planted, and I don't think there's really much more to be found. There's one gun down somewhere, but I think it was just a MAC 10 that MiGHTYMAX has ditched. I don't think there's crosshairs looking this way. And here comes the stack. Oh, he picks the wrong target. Just had to choose one. Doesn't find the right one. And then aizy will come flying in to lose on what we've seen from them so far. They are a ferocious Nuke T-side team in particular, and you don't want to mess with them. You really don't want to be in that situation. gade, that's a nice kill, and he did a ton of damage onto, I believe it was Crucial through the smoke, though he doesn't even know it. Now MSL says, I had a scout before, now it's an op. Try me again. Try me again, bro. Come at me, bro. robiin's trying to get the plant. robiin's being chased. He's going to drop down. That'll work for him. But he's quickly traded, and that means that only Crucial's left. With a scout and 11 points of health, he'll take an op bullet to really make sure they finish the job.
He was trying to face the long house. Does they're falling back, but oh, the timing. He's going to get caught with the smoke in his hand. flameZ takes the kill, falls straight back and flank around short. They've given up A. We actually seen them do this versus Spirit, I recall, and it worked out fantastically. But this time it is a lot slower, and already that bomb going down.
Close enough to threaten, since they've chosen to go catwalk instead of out towards long. And Endpoint seem to be pretty content to just sit on their haunches and take what they've got going forward. And that makes sense because their money... Yeah, what's he playing for them?
Crucial, I was about to say running straight through lower tunnels. gade up close on the doors. Okay, only gets the one. So they do trade it back in Surreal. He's taking out aizy. Now is the bomb carrier. Good nade damage on MiGHTYMAX. As the flash goes in, CAJUNB not able to peek with it though, but that molly should force MiGHTYMAX now out of position. Oh, thankfully he had a smoke, never mind. Overlooked that tiny little moment, I suppose, but oh, CAJUNB, he's gone. Here we go, MSL eventually joins in with a frag, and Niko has made his way over, but only able to get one himself. It now falls onto MSL. And 1-on-2. He knows MiGHTYMAX is still around that smoke somewhere, but he's unsure of where robiin has positioned himself. Unsure if it could be mid or even a flank at this point. He will catch MiGHTYMAX up close on the bomb site, okay, and has the kit to work with. He's not going to tap the bomb quite yet, though. By the time he does now, there's very little time remaining. And for now, the peek not coming in, but when it does, robiin, he just gets the perfect timing. gade back a little bit and gives away that he was up close in the corner right there. So it's given them some space to cross over, but MSL eventually will be given some vision. Instantly takes that first kill, and I think actually tagged MiGHTYMAX very slightly there, but he's being flanked, that's the issue. CAJUNB taken down, MSL feels all of the pressure, and for now is still alive somehow, but it's elsewhere that his teammates are toppling. aizy eventually gives him some relief there from short, and it allows for actually MSL to snatch another kill on the bomb site. Suddenly it's all on flameZ and Crucial, and despite having that bomb down and actually planted, I believe, for short, is it? Okay, yeah, that is awkward. Never mind, what the hell, too, from flameZ. He knows where the final play. Wait, yeah, he has no kill. He's already dropped down. That's done it. That has done it. flameZ with the 1-on-3, despite not getting the final kill. He done enough. 6-1 for Endpoint. They continue to increase that lead.
Trying to of sight. Immediately, the molly prevented that from happening. What they do is they set up some very defensive smoke so that they can stay alive on catwalk for as long as possible and kind of dip, dive, dodge into them. And Endpoint says, fine, hide in the smoke. We'll take the site, we'll plant, and then we'll wait for you smoke to fade, and we'll kill you all. I don't know. There's, I'm uninspired right now. That's a nice push. Speaking of aggression, MSL... Seems like they do want to go through the smoke this time, though. Nope, they'll back off of it. Gade's now been caught. Now they're losing numbers. That's a big op play for aizy, but doesn't even take the shot before he backs away. MSL boosted up, does get one. Now aizy's looking for it. He might have this as they come on the edge of smoke, but he's missing the shots right now, and he's been collected. This is going to have to be MSL doing it all, and he can only do so much. Down to Lekro. Lekro's found one. He's still being controlled from long. When that smoke fades, he's done for. He's found the rifle player, though, but he didn't realize crucial was the crucial piece.
Played the game, though. Oh, aizy. Doesn't hit that
Great,
shot, unfortunately. Yeah, despite the player being blinded. I'm not good enough at Lion. I just cracked too easy. Lekro, though. He's gotten one. Gade. Yeah, good thing he actually fell back there. Unfortunately, it does leave aizy a little bit isolated on the scaffolding. And Lekro's only able to find the one there from the door as well. So that's actually B to get that bomb down.
But they can't ignore him is the problem, because he could just drop in towards spawn, which I'm actually surprised is not what he's setting up to do, because these two players are going to get in towards window. He might be suspicious that the op be holding him close up. Speaking of close up, and ops, here's crucial. Gonna catch a face full of bullets. There's the trade, but that means there's only one player in sight. Now MiGHTYMAX has been cleaned up, so this retake is viable. Surreal has to go forward, he feels, and he's gonna go forward right into the op. So North are going to get their second round. That's nicely done, and oddly enough, because the last couple of rounds were so expensive, even with the winning, you know, they clutched with one, they clutched with none, they clutched with one.
Right now, waiting for, I guess, the drop to come true. Will we see it? Not for now. Actually, all gonna just start crossing over, so not attempting to create the extra angles to take on MSL. We know it wouldn't have worked too well with Gade there, and by the time they do start moving in, Gade is able to find one before he goes down, so they've kept the man advantage at least.
I don't know why MSL's giving this up. He's anticipated a play that didn't actually come through. Right, the idea there is that you throw so many players around the corner that you gum up the op, kind of. But the problem is that he only took the first and backed off, and Endpoint had actually sent that first out alone. Now Surreal's got another kill. Things are starting to get a little bit risky, a little bit frisky. Tag. MSL down to 14, very vulnerable to the scout now. It doesn't matter if it's a scout or an op. He takes one to the head anyways to make absolutely sure. Crucial will take one, but now it's CAJUNB in a 1v2 clutch, and he's not been having the best of games. That's going to be the check from Gandalf. Does he know where the last player is? It's going to be the elevator pop from robiin. Cajun's looking for it, but he's going on to it. He's forcing the fight, and he's losing it. Could have just gone. North are so afraid of. They're winning a lot of these aim fights, especially with the AWP.
MSL seemed to have more confidence there with the scout. They led it through a couple of times over these past couple of days against both North initially in their first game and then K23 as well when they played them today, and they lost it there. But K23 are a pretty good nuke team, and they did put up a solid showing. As Lekro, yeah, he's dead. Trying to tuck in towards the fence, hoping to catch a player coming in from the tunnels, but as soon as mid is taken over, that position is just horrible to be in. There's not much that you can do. So Gade and Cajun, they'll hope to get a kill or two, but Endpoint are going to head up 9-2 right now. Another thing, it makes sense for nuke, but from what we've seen the last day and what we've been seeing from them in general, the T-sides do seem stronger. There's one from Gade, okay. They're making it costly.
One thing you do have to consider is in that second half on nuke. Endpoint knows it. They've gotten a taste of it. Many other teams have gotten a taste of it as well. That's a great shot just through the smoke, hitting the time.
Yeah, we know Nuke and Inferno will both be difficult, but I mean, if they keep this up, if they're able to get such a dominant victory here on Dust2, then perhaps we can see that level carry over. He tested on B. aizy peeking in from the door, cost them the majority of his health, but it also baits them in towards Lekro. They had no idea he was back on that headshot angle above the boxes towards tunnels, and then there's aizy to pop back out from window.
It's very brittle to begin with. It's going to be tough to build a force buy around. And I assume...
I mean, I don't know. He seems capable with it. He got a decent kill in the previous round, but right now he's not even really being given much of a chance before his teammates are all shut down. One trade back from Surreal. If they were to get rid of Cajun here quickly, then it would definitely be worthwhile. Then they'd have a 3-on-3 with long control, but it's taken too long. That is the issue. There's already a rotation coming back in. The flashes as well go over, but flameZ, you called him out and he shows up. He shows us what he's capable of.
Paid out for them. And just having MSL come back to the well and, you know, do his op damage, that's a great shot for flameZ. Okay, flameZ taking over this round. I'll stop talking about North. It's all the flameZ show right now. Endpoint are doing it up. It's left to aizy to try and clutch against them. And this bomb is going to be planted. They leave robiin with the AK.
It's apparently the change-up that they needed for the series anyway. As we said previously, we only got to see Inferno coming out as their choice, and then Nuke, of course, being the pick of North.
So they've not had a lot of rounds. And also some of those kills were when he was being chased. So they're frags that don't win you the round. They keep your op alive. MSL, he's going to take matters into his own hands here. Problem is he comes back. And Surreal's right.
He's moving up through short. He's blinded and kept from being able to peek for now. And okay, Gade will be able to get one elsewhere. But unfortunately, Lekro unable to deliver, and Surreal did get that trade back on towards Gade as well. So a man advantage for Endpoint. The bomb is down, and it's aizy and CAJUNB right now. They need to step up and try and salvage this round, and with that, allow them to try and salvage the half. There we go. CAJUNB had a nice shot. aizy, a little bit tougher there to take out flameZ, but he does manage to find that, and Surreal is low, caught in the open. Not really much that he could do there. So yeah, good finish coming in from aizy and CAJUNB on the retake to claim them back the round as it begun to look quite shaky.
Maybe a little bit missed, so they have to devote 2 smokes to it. But if they can take this kill on aizy, this site's wide open. He gets caught with utility out. Oh, aizy didn't have a feel for the timing. Second player goes down as well. Now we've got 5 players alive with control of the B-bomb site. And there's a clip from yesterday where I say... The beginning of the clip, I said, the B site hold with numbers advantage is one of the surest things in Counter-Strike. North then proceeded to lose a 1v3 to a Molotov and IDIS balance, but I don't expect Endpoint to make the same mistake, especially when they take down 2 in towards mid. This is over. CAJUNB is about to get bullied. Yes, he's taken robiin. Nope, hasn't even taken robiin. He took most of robiin. He took like 1 wing, maybe a foot. Not the rest of it. And they're going to survive with 5 alive on a round where they had pistols. On a round, they don't... Oh, they have a deep smoke. I love this. Deep smoke to cover it off, and then the spam comes through. The bomb's going to transition. Gade even gets one. For good measure, it was robiin, the player who was low, so he just caught a stray bullet. But the bomb's now been planted with a man advantage, full control of catwalk, full control of long, full control of sight. Everybody's got to come from CT. That's a beautiful shot for Surreal, just over the edge of smoke, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. They just have to work out of such a tight choke point here. It's very rough to do to take the A site. But they're going to try. They're just going to try and bulldoze their way through, get the clicking of the heads underway. And to be fair, Surreal and MiGHTYMAX apparently might be up to the task. Now, crucial. No, it's all MiGHTYMAX. Never mind. All onto MSL. What was an ideal situation has turned into something of a nightmare here. But MSL is able to get the 1.
That's it.
Does he get more? That's the round, I think. MSL has done it. Indeed, he has. He will drop. So no survivors, but a bomb plant and a round win. And North, they're on the board in the second half.
Combine the firepower, obviously a lot easier than you can on the CT side, where you're not going to have all 5 players in one position. As yeah, flameZ, what exactly Endpoint they're up to, and for the moment, there is a bit of an ace stack going on. Oh, like okay.
Good shot. Okay, crucial. Okay, a crucial shot, one might say. I'm gonna stop. With myself. It's like that meme with the heavy. You know, I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. That's North with pistols. Mostly Tech 9s. That's good damage done. Surprised the kill didn't come through, but now aizy is so vulnerable. Scout's not going to connect, and now a molly into Gandalf means that he shall not pass. Well done. All on the MiGHTYMAX now, and this is a tough spot, and he's going to get caught out. Had maybe one opportunity at the dig shot on Car, and then he would have been traded from the site itself.
Also, keep those AKs, I suppose, in positions where they're going to have the ranged battles and be as favored as possible, and then have the SMGs in the front, and with that, earn some bank. It was actually only 1 from Lekro. Wow. Other than that, the AKs do it all, so yeah.
They had a good flashbang over in the pistol round. Been a long time since then. And Crucial says, I got something a little bigger than a USP. This really catch, it goes too deep. Now the molly in on ramp is going to force Crucial off the angle. He catches the player dropping though. MSL is going to get collected on the second. At least got a trade there. But it's off to Gade and CAJUNB. CAJUNB is coming in late. Has to win this duel with flameZ. He's not even looking the right way. Doesn't clear the pit fully. Had some inkling that it might be there, but gives up on the thought pretty quickly. So it's all on Gade. 1v4. He's got the bomb, but he is a man alone. He's down the first. That was a bold move from Crucial to hop up. CAJUNB. 3 players here. He wants 1 more kill. Clear out that tight elevator angle and surrender it to MiGHTYMAX. As soon as he takes a step, MiGHTYMAX real. From that was a car molly all the way from long. The X-ray almost made it seem like it was coming from CT spawn, which would have been confusing. What was that? Did flameZ even see him? Or did he just play the angle? Whatever it is, that's a hell of a headshot. Gade's got 2 to bring it back. There's a 3rd as well, as Gade's just demolishing everybody. Okay, Daddy Gade is here. Have no fears. Gonna make sure you can take this round. Bomb's been planted. Gade still has control out towards Catwalk, and MiGHTYMAX now. Thanks for the op, bud. Be can't cross the doors, but he doesn't have to. They can't do anything about this. They just...
Them going relatively quick in general in the early moments of the round, usually towards the long control. This time on to B, but the op is here. Still in the possession of MiGHTYMAX, only able to achieve the one, and Surreal mollied out of position, unable to get anything done with the deagle, and yeah, they've given up on this one. Crucial's already gotten the op back, so he's like, yeah, I'll save that for the next round. It'll help them out quite a bit. Maybe some... a rifle can be dropped over then to just kind of... give an extra few nades to probably Surreal, considering I was going to say robiin has a few nades, but they're not really...
It's long. It's just not going to happen, so you help keep your offer safe. There's the top through. Bold from flameZ. Very bold. robiin says, that too bold for my taste. Gonna go ahead and save this P250. And
obviously they recognize that. Long control again, though, is the goal for Nord, and was initially gade to make his way out, a little bit ahead of the rest, and robiin given plenty of time there to recompose himself for the second and eventually the third kill. A little bit closer on these peaks, ideally, guys. Obviously, aizy initially was trying to make sure that no one else was going to peek around the corner by spamming through the...
They could hold on to them. But they're going to commit one molly just for a little bit of comfort, a little bit of security. Bomb's now planted. A 2v3 is very winnable in this situation. Endpoint. They have a kid on Crucial. Where's Crucial? Crucial's coming through from mid. Let's get the AWP. Gotta be careful not to get that stuck in an awkward spot. They're going to find a spot onto MSL. The molly forces him out of position. He's burning. He got stuck on geometry. What are you doing, MSL? Don't die to another molly on this site. Can't be having North do that. CAJUNB gets a critical kill, but that's MSL down for the count. Now it's a 1v1. Time is expiring, but MiGHTYMAX will get claimed. CAJUNB. And they just waited him.
He's like, fine, I'll take the death as long as I get a frag. He did stay alive initially. No, he's gone now, though. What a shot by Crucial. Just strafing across the doors and a follow-up on Lekro. All right. I was...
It's dry, and they are. Here's going to be the long duel. aizy has to win this. robiin comes to clear it, and aizy has him. No problemo there. Just tucking in, avoiding robiin. So that makes life a lot easier for them, especially as now they're going to be a little bit focused on this catwalk player, and that might allow space for the long guys to get forward, which is exactly what you're seeing here. There's the kill. As a result, flameZ going to try and collect more. He does get one, but he's traded, and there's a second down as well. So it's probably just about done here. Surreal might go try and force this issue. Goes for the jump up. There's the nade. Is it going to collect aizy? No, not quite, but that shot does. Oh, no. aizy taken down by the grain sacks, and he's into the basket. That's going to be a defuse there. Plenty of time for it. Endpoint have won another eco.
What the hell? That's their third time this game, man. To be able to win.
And the damage done. Not quite the finishing blow, but robiin's now going to provide a smooth to give him a little bit more time. There's Crucial with the first. A second as well before he gets traded. But he might have done enough. They still have this threat. And robiin wants to get around. He's making a lot of noise in doing so, though. And gade will echolocate him. That's a huge shot, though, for Surreal. Means that the player's all alone here. His teammate's not with him. MSL has to do the work. He's getting peppered down from pit. He's eliminated. Just around the corner they go. They now know where Cajun is. Cajun can't do anything about this. They're going to hold the angle. flameZ is going to flash for it. He just has to buy time. That's all flameZ has to do, and he mollied himself off. Frequently, you see teams just bail out of that situation. Here's going to be the flashbangs over. These players are blinded. It's a party for flameZ. He's collecting souls, and he's done... There's a smoke. It's not going to work out. They have to devote the molly to it, but they haven't yet. There's safety available. Lekro does get one, but it's not enough. He takes a second, catching them jumping through smoke. CAJUNB's down for the count, and Lekro out of time, out of health, out of space.
Draw some of the attention towards middle and slow down the rotations as well at the same time. But MiGHTYMAX up close. He's already gotten one the second. He's not quite able to come through with another kill, but he's still alive somehow. He's fallen back around. He's wasting a bit of time and making those players work for the kill. As okay, actually that one kill did come in through mid. So that's giving them the space for the bomb plant, but they've taken so much damage now, and they have to hold off this 2-on-3 with only even the 1 AK. Gade's still stuck to the deagle.
And there's going to be a million flashes sailing in here in a moment to allow these players through, so they better be ready to dodge. There's one. Only one. I expected the multi-throw. Here's two. There we go. MSL, good kill. Let's see if they can get more. Gade can hold the angle, but he loses his head. Now it's all on MSL. The IGL must do it all himself, and he cannot. 16-10 will be our scoreline here. We're headed to map number 2. We're headed on to Nuke with Endpoint up 1. And now in prime position. Big weight. That does a lot less damage than I anticipated. But the dualies might actually be the perfect gun for this situation because they need a lot of bullets. CAJUNB is going to run it down. MiGHTYMAX didn't know which way to look. So that is the dualies out of play, or rather into CAJUNB's hands now. And he's going to put them to work immediately, taking his second kill of the round. Bomb's now planted. 5-on-3 with site control. North looking good.
Yeah, Surreal, robiin, and Crucial to move in. We've seen some solid retakes back on Dust 2. Surreal had some nice clutches, but they're going to need to go huge right now, and so far not going too well. That one kill being found eventually, but severely outnumbered now for Crucial. Caught out in the open as
Nice factor here.
Ooh.
Ooh, smokes outside are going to go in. Doesn't quite connect. flameZ gets caught in a smoke. I don't know whether he's sticking out. Going to be facing them, but no one can immediately trade Lekro if he goes down. He's back off of it. He will go down. They can't chase the gun for sure, but they brought back the numbers. And MiGHTYMAX is still sticking here to be a threat in ramp. If they ignore him... Okay, CAJUNB is coming back to it. Crucial now has the angle on aizy, though. And, oh, Crucial's going to get a tag there. That's going to force aizy into the peak. Just misses him. And MSL does the work to mean that it's just Crucial. He even gets the wall bang. aizy's like, okay, readjust. Damage? Yeah, scout wall bang through that thick of material.
10, if I remember correctly. I know it was 16-10 on one map and 16-11 on the other. I can give it a quick check, though, just to make sure.
flameZ. Oh, he's going to catch that nade. It doesn't actually do that much. The second would have caught him, and he gets caught on the vent. No escaping here. He's blind.
Welcome and true.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Oh.
MSL?
What happened there? We didn't catch the perspective, but MiGHTYMAX got one to nade as well.
My.
Okay, this is getting a bit costly. It's still going to be tough to win it out, of course, but as I said, at least doing some damage, taking a couple weapons away, and can Crucial find any more is the question. No, he's not going to be allowed to. So a good recovery there from Cajun specifically.
After what we'd seen on Dust 2 in terms of North losing to Ecos, to victory if North can keep this up. flameZ. He'll be taking the encounter in towards Squeaky. He'll get caught by the hut spam. Retake scenario. Expect that save to be called rather early, and Crucial does have the bailout option, which he's already taken. MiGHTYMAX, good kill. Surreal needs his follow-up. He nearly has it, but he's getting caught by the player coming out of hut. Good damage done, but it's just not enough. This is going to be a save call. Absolutely. Crucial's already bailed. robiin's coming to join him. To join up with his Batman. And it will be a 4th round for North.
Yeah, this is much better. I mean, it's not hang on. And they will hang on at least. No one's even going out for the hunt at the moment. North want to build up some money. After, of course, losing a couple players in that previous round. It's doable. Right now, just that boost coming in. First peak. There we go. Now, that's what I thought at first, but it wasn't the goal. They were just instead making sure they could catch the head at the bottom of the stairs. But Crucial, he has found that opening kill. Occasion is still very low as well, so yeah, this gets a little bit scary right now for them. The bomb will at least be planted securely, so I don't think there's much they can do about that. But flameZ has gotten another kill, stolen away the other up from MSL, and Lekro's on 1 health as well. What is going on? It's Gade who needs to hold strong, and he's got 2 so far, but it's not working out as well for his teammates.
Don't know where he is. CAJUNB's here in the vents, but CAJUNB's got no health. 7 points of it. flameZ, does he check? No, he doesn't check, so that doesn't matter. You don't check the angle. It's not going to matter what your health is, and Gade is continuing to do work. It seems like they've recovered here. robiin's just going to tap to try and force a peek. With the players coming through, he can hear their footsteps. He knows they're out by the double doors. They are smoked out. That will be CAJUNB going down. Gade may follow him, but no. Gade comes away with a 4K to bail his team.
Taken from that previous round. As you said, though, there's still the economy there for North. And they're going much quicker on this outside control, getting Secret as well as pushing up over towards, well, Mayan at this point. And I believe wrapping a player around towards Hell as well. A man advantage. Oh, okay, I came back. I was going to say I had been returned by Crucial, but he isn't able to hang on for any more. So, yeah, at this point, the 4-on-3. And there's just players everywhere pretty much for Endpoint to worry about. So I don't even know if they can think about going in for the retake. They seem to be aware of the fact that there is still a player somewhere around Hell, and that's obviously keeping robiin in position. I think right now he's just fighting to get this kill and then ensure he can stay alive. And yeah, he's come back in with Surreal. They found that frag, but obviously there's no moving in for the retake. That's to the gun rather than walking over directly.
You know, you got to get your steps in. You got to get your exercise. It's tough to do sometimes when we're all stuck inside.
Is he going to get a chance here? I think we might have the peek come in. Smoke's going to bloom, but they're already pushing up close. They've closed in the distance. There we go. As soon as the advantage and with full B control as well at this point. Do they consider another save? I mean, if they get a quick kill, maybe go forward, but it seems ridiculous because they've had to save so much already. But if we're being reasonable, it's probably what they should do. It's so tough. They're moving forward at the moment. They want to give it a go. They know they need rounds to start adding to this board as it runs, to the scoreboard rather, as it runs away from them. But MSL denies any hope of that. Crucial gets 1 kill, so at least they start. And we expected North to excel here on the T side. And yeah, they're giving us exactly what we were thinking would happen. 12-3 the last day, guys.
Coming out of the squeaky door. Now they're going to try and make a move. Can Surreal shut this down? He's forced off of the hut, but he's going to get the first. He's looking for more. He's trying to spray it. They're taking him through the door jam. He'll get 2. Well done as flameZ adds another. That might be enough. And now MiGHTYMAX can come back up. As he secured the lower. There's the bomb dropping down. It's all over. And that's the round. His patient shot. Figured his momentum would carry him through. Didn't do it. Now he's backed off in towards site, but the problem is there's players here and towards lower. You can't back into site. You got to take a fight here and now, and he's going to be overwhelmed. Had one opportunity at the shot, and he blew it. MiGHTYMAX gets a kill in vent. Might make this retake a little bit more viable. They are going to go for it. They seem to be committed to it, but let grow. He's found one. There's the second. It's all on flameZ, and he just gets swung by too many. Gade. Here's going to be the hit coming in. flameZ is smoked off. We are upstairs. If the hit is coming to action in fruition. There's the kills coming left, right, and center. MSL hits a no-scope and then a follow-up. Nicely done. Brings it down to a 2v1. Bomb will need to be planted, but Crucial just has an off. And this is kind of an awkward fight to take with it. And as soon as he peeks his head over, CAJUNB rips it.
Resolve the situation. That's not how you want to be dealing with them, but so far they've done a much better job on closing out on these anti-ecos. I mean, they're at least winning some of them.
Bomb down, bomb planted. This round just about over. Let's beat their high score. That's what they're doing. They would like a 13-2, 14-1 type of situation. And to be fair, it looks very viable.
Okay, they kind of struggled initially to get it going, though, after losing the pistol. So that's what allowed Endpoint to close in the distance a bit. But there we go, Crucial. Apparently he was blinded a little bit, but still finds the kill, and that should have been CAJUNB getting the drop there on flameZ. MSL at least catches him when he crosses back over to Secret. As, well, it wasn't much of a secret, he was right in the open. But okay, another kill from robiin. So despite that bomb being down, it is still for now a two-man advantage. Kills just keep on coming in. aizy, decent work there isolating the first fight. He knows there's one in the vent. Not quite sure of where MiGHTYMAX is at, though, for the moment. And he is up in the window and, yeah, steps right into the crosshair. MiGHTYMAX gets the kill. Endpoint get their second round, but they need to get a lot more off the back of it. They can't afford to just get traded right back on like they did before.
That was the classic intentional misinformation. Right? You have the player drop very loudly down in defense. Or maybe auto snipers and M249s in the same round. Lekro, good pick. That's Crucial down. And he was the one who opened up last round as well. So now the AWP is out of play. There's a limiting factor in their playbook. flameZ will try and retake the space. He does succeed. He gets the trade, but the cost of all of his health and forcing the issue, he will go down to the depths as well. MiGHTYMAX wants to push this. MiGHTYMAX is going to push this. He's in the smoke. He's in the smoke with Cajun. And Cajun says, hello there. Down you go. robiin might catch this player.
No.
robiin won't catch this player, and that should be the round. Surreal, he's going to catch aizy with an 8 out. He's even going to take a little bit of molly damage off of that, but now MSL and Gade have a 2v1. They have the bomb planted. They have full information about their opponent's position. Surreal has to attempt a clutch.
He's gonna give it a go. I mean, the 1-on-2 is certainly winnable. There's a smoke there as well that could cover off an angle, maybe cover off the bomb, but he's not even allowed past kind of the first hurdle there as he comes out. They're gonna have an incredibly difficult time. Anyone can see that. They're down 11 here right now on the CT side of Nuke. Decent kill though by Surreal. That is what you need.
A lot of people have to think about that one. Good kill for aizy. Damage coming through. robiin's got some control out by the red box, but that's CAJUNB taking out. Crucial blue shot for robiin. Up beyond it. Means that I don't think it's going to be much use, but flameZ, what can he see through that gap? It's going to be MiGHTYMAX now come in from heaven. They're going to pincer from multiple directions. 2 players in heaven, and MSL takes down the first. Do they expect the second one to be here? It's a bit of a clown car situation. They're trying to distract. MSL goes down, but Gade is just below. All onto flameZ now. Well, flameZ will make his move. It's a tough situation. He doesn't know about the squeaky door player. He anticipates it, but it's still a tough angle to clear out. He's running out of time. He doesn't have a kit, and CAJUNB will remove that worry from his mind. Duel is going to be everything in the round. He's got robiin for support, but robiin's not going to be able to save him. Good shot. MSL was holding for it. Didn't matter. They don't get the second, though. robiin gets turned upon. The slower fire rate of the AUG comes back to bite him. And now CAJUNB gets a follow-up, so they can bail out of this. Bomb's planted. But he's going to try it. He'll eventually have to come back down, but he's hoping that the teammate or his opponent gets distracted. In the meantime, Crucial gets caught from the rat hole. Tough position to clear. And it's all on flameZ, who will burn no more. 13
player in hell spotting for it, but if the plan was the wrap around A, then they would have had good control already. But as they move in towards ramp, that is likely not the case. Instead, they want to head...
And they do have health control as well, so they could come up into heaven. MSL holding second fence as the insurance policy against that. And Gade, well, he's been back there the whole time. He's been hanging out. Gets himself a kill, reveals himself. Now he's just doing his damage. Even gets some tags onto flameZ as he backs off. They really need to clear him, and he is out in the open, so eventually he's going to die, but he's bled so much time off the clock because they had to cope with him. 35 seconds. It is going to be a mini hit, but now there's players coming up secret, so they're going to get caught. No, they don't expect a second player, but they've at least gained the numbers. lekr0 forced off of it. Did he buy enough time dropping the bomb? MSL now holds. I don't know that this is viable. MSL just needs to bleed clock, but MiGHTYMAX is going to chase him for the kill, and MSL says, yeah, I'm out of here. Eventually, you have to commit. You're going to have to stick this plant, and I'll be able to come back up the vents, and that's exactly what happens. So now he's reframed the fight. He's ready for it to jump from MiGHTYMAX to confirm his position, and he just wants the headshot, but MiGHTYMAX is down to 1 point of health. One more tap, and he's done for. MiGHTYMAX now trying to play the time himself, going for the burst fire, perhaps, and he looks for it, but he can't connect, and he will eventually, swapping back to automatic. Nothing too interesting. Let's see if they can catch any interesting kills. There's a player up in towards heaven. MiGHTYMAX should be here to clear it out in just a moment. Actually, Surreal is going to take point. Now they do clear that. There's an attempt, but the attempt's not going to be so successful. 1 kill comes in. That's all she wrote. That's an acceptable casualty.
Our players on their way out as well, and although they are a little bit further behind, I was going to say they should make it through pretty much uncontested, but no. aizy ends up getting a frag. Surreal gets dinked down as well. And despite flameZ pulling that one back, which is a big find, he unfortunately gets dinked in the process, so he's heavily weakened up as well. And the op shot missed by MSL, and he burns. He's not able to make it out. The tiny bit of spam damage that he took as he was fading away leads to his death. A 4-on-3, Endpoint have got the man advantage and full control of that B-bomb site. I mean,
this point might be a save.
Yeah.
Do a bit better than just 2 more, though.
If they want to win a lot better, they need to do pushed up close. He doesn't really have much support. Oh, okay, actually catches Surreal up behind them on main. Unfortunately, then exposes himself to the gap there that Crucial was holding.
Oh, he's going to get an opportunity. He goes through the smoke onto the tiny blue boxes. He's going to catch flameZ as a result. That's another kill down. He's looking for more. This might be a bridge too far, and indeed it is. Still, though, brought it down to a 3v3 in the slightly limited round. It's not a bad situation to be in. They're going to need CAJUNB and gade to see them through. Well, gade just caught one upside the head, so he won't be able to be part of the solution. Now this is getting very dire indeed. Cajun, kind of on his lonesome here. Gonna need to clutch. He takes the first, not the second, though. Can't transfer it. And so lekr0 has a choice. Go and try and do damage. 20 seconds. If he had actually caught this planter, maybe he would have been able to win the round, but they don't plant on his side. And that's a beautiful shot. Now the clutch is here. lekr0, one more bullet, one more connection. Oh. He's got it! Crucial takes the face. And he will go down. A defuse here. A clutch for lekr0. A beautiful 1v2 and a 14th round for North.
Damn.
Ouch.
You can't afford to lose that. That was...
North, and as we've seen, that would also be a map that you would just almost certainly lose. Not a comfortable situation. aizy, nice kill.
He's not escaping.
He's looking for more. Yeah, he's going to get spammed down. Does he do anything else? Any damage would be nice. He gets away? No, almost. Just trying to b-hop out of there. It's a tough spot still. They're going to be very exposed to MSL. They're not taking smokes on this, and so that's going to be punished. 1 down. The bomb dropped further out. An opportunity to do more with the AWP, and MSL has it. Maneuvering, sliding a direction, sticking around here. That was his chance to get into secret, but he doesn't want it. He wants to take the mini fight, and gade will show him why that's not a great idea. To try and do an A hit, that means Surreal wants to make his move into ladder. MSL should have this kill, absolutely. Big kill on aizy. Does that distract MSL enough? No, he gets the kill regardless. MiGHTYMAX does get one with a Tech 9. That was the most feared weapon. And a bomb plant as well means that Endpoint has an opportunity here. MiGHTYMAX will even be able to get the upgrade. For his teammate, it comes over. It's not working great. It doesn't blind robiin at all. gade's gonna get one, though. But here's gonna be robiin from the back lines to shut it all down. Nicely played. You'd imagine they don't fumble this. MSL's got a bit of a cheeky spot. He's just been spotted. Speaking of which, flameZ gets him through smoke, but aizy... the deagle giveth, the deagle taketh away. In this take, the deagle taketh away a life. Nicely done. Now on top of the hut. This is so dangerous. More tags. CAJUNB, another frag. It's a 2v2. This is far from a sure thing, and there's a flank coming in as well. Lekro, though, can't realize it. Surreal figures out the gambit early enough. Crucial got to be careful here. Good nade, better shot. Lekro had the chance.
You don't want to see your lead closing in. Let's see how it goes as, yeah, the opening kill comes through from MSL. This time he will towards Decon, at least to know when they start pushing forward. And for now they're not. They're actually heading back up. And with that of CAJUNB out of position. Where was that exactly? Outdoor?
I think so. I think so. Surreal's found the space as a result of it. MSL's committed in. He misses all. The shot splits the difference, and a second player goes down in the same breath. So that's a bomb plant, and this might be a save. It is going to be so. I don't think they can really justify going for it. They've got no utility to get back in. They don't have kits. The bomb's now down. Yeah, they're going to save this.
But yeah, Lekro and gade will carry over the weapons here, but that's not going to give them quite enough to buy up, unfortunately, and they didn't even have the full loss bonus, so you can see only getting them.
Maybe. Just maybe. It's only been 3 in a row, though. It's not substantial just yet. Crucial, though. That's a nice opening pick. That's one of the rifles down as well, so Lekro not able to do much into this round. It's going to be pressure onto aizy as well. He'll withdraw up into heaven to avoid getting overwhelmed by these 3 players with ramp control. Bomb will need to be retrieved at one point, but this is good early control. Surreal seems to forget that mini is a thing. I don't know what he's the issue. He's the lurker. If they can clean him up, then they've got a path down, and they avoid him. CAJUNB collects that. Numbers now working out for North. The bomb site will be secured, but MSL's still here, and they don't know it. They've got a pretty good idea. But he's managed to survive, and they discount the possibility. MSL! No, he reveals his spot. MiGHTYMAX even gets the bomb off. If he'd moved forward a bit, that would have been a huge kill, but eventually he finds it. This is still working beautifully. Advantage to them, but robiin's holding the line. robiin's finding the kills he needs to. Oh, eventually falters all onto Crucial. Take the first. CAJUNB needs to move. Oh, time is the issue here. He's just going to go for the defuse. Cajun has got it. He can't deny. That's the game. 16-8. Last possible second point. Here comes the play. Up mid they go. Damage coming in. MSL will catch one. And he's looking for more.
And it's
not quite going to be able to find that. They've made it through. Yeah, now this is a huge issue for gade. They're going in towards beat. No, they want to go library. This would be a bit of a mistake. They're going to go library. The stack is right. Gade can get the pincer even. Very problematic here. They're losing bodies. That's the bomb now for robiin spotted. They'll get one, but he's all alone. He's been flanked. They'll deal with that, but not much more.
Quads.
It is. It certainly is. That nade's going to ring out. That does almost no damage. Thought I would catch somebody. There's a train out towards bottom banana. Fair bit of utility. So provided he doesn't die in this first phase, he's well set up to help his team out. Here's going to be said first phase. And speaking of which, he will die. Damage done, but damage is not enough. Now, once again, we have another pistol round that's getting very, very concerning. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't have jinxed it if you wanted Endpoint to do it.
Order restored. North have brought back order in the court. Admittedly, damage had been done before this, but chunking away these players now, making it a lot easier. They figured out Surreal's position. He's only got 20 seconds, and he'll catch one upside the head.
Chance for the SMG to build up some money. And he will find a chance real soon. That was ballsy. They just jumped straight through the smoke and easy peasy. That didn't work. Gade, though. My joke worked just about as much as that banana rush.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. So they lose that MP9.
Now, will they go back in? Because right now, aizy's still staying up pretty close. Gets blinded. Okay, made a bit of noise, but it doesn't matter. The flash came over. Sadly, only able to find the one himself, but then MSL on the towards B. So now Cajun is going to have to hold on to long. The flash comes in from the team, from his teammate in pit, rather. And he gets that first and now drops the smoke. Absolutely perfect. He can waste some time. He allows for the library player to set up as well. And yeah, just keeps Endpoint for the moment stagnated on long.
This play from Crucial could be massive. Does he catch off MSL here in library? He does indeed. MSL, no idea that there was a player right next to him. By time, is there a Molotov for his position? There is indeed. Crucial, is he going to let fly? No, apparently not. He's going to come hard, clear it. And that's going to be a kill. Beautifully done for gade. Denies the bomb plant, wins the round. They don't have time. He's paranoid. He had to force that immediately, and he's going to lose. And going to be in for Endpoint, as they only managed 7 rounds after that the last time. Gade, nice peek in. He gets one. Not going to find any more. Even exchange here isn't the worst thing in the world, but that's a good shot. robiin heard the footsteps and took a chance through the smoke. The flank is here, though, and robiin can't escape. He drops the bomb. flameZ is there a little bit too late, and flameZ will pay the penalty as a result. It's a 2v2, but they have to go back for bomb, and that leaves them exposed. Lekro, you can see the foot. Come on, man. You can definitely see his foot. The dark boots blend in with the wood. I guess he hasn't seen it. Sometimes smokes are slightly different, but eventually he's going to check it. Feeling like, well, something's not right here. And that spam does, in fact, find one. So well done for Lekro. Looked like it was going to be disastrous. That's a big miss. Crucial gets a kill as a result. But Crucial's the only one. He's going to get chased by this nade. Oh, he lives. I thought he was dead for sure. MiGHTYMAX is dead, though. Crucial's not long. From gade, from aizy, and actually from MSL. Now, today, we've had CAJUNB stepping up, and now we've got Lekro having a phenomenal game. This is a team that's firing on all cylinders, and now we get the massacre in. 3 players get a kill. gade will finally be traded, and flameZ does this clutch. Inching forward, ever forward. aizy's playing a bit of an off angle there. He's going to get caught. Now they're down 7-0, trying to crawl themselves out of a hole. They've got absolutely nothing going their way in the momentum. They need to hit the reset button, and they can't. And they're going to wait. And now gade's been able to regroup. There is a Molotov, actually. robiin has it. He picked it up off of a corpse. He could toss it into new box, but they're going to clear it the hard way. And now Surreal's going to lose his life as a result. Nearly another 3-on-3. Come on, get the plant here at the very least. The spam just goes a little bit too low to take out MiGHTYMAX. And Lekro's already found one as MiGHTYMAX will drop into his crosshair on the cross. 3-on-2 coming back in. MSL trying to clear out. These 2 players on site need the hold. They know where Lekro is. They've heard the footsteps towards Banana. Now they know where MSL is. So they've got information at the very least. Molly goes in. Drop the Banana player. That's a good Molotov to force it out. Crucial's burning. He doesn't realize he's down to 7.
Oh, but he's still going.
Damage. He's making it happen. They're out of time. CAJUNB is going to take 1 nade. It's not the right player. So and there are players coming their way in bedroom. This could be spicy. robiin's going to peek into it. A little bit of stutter to make us nervous there.
One towards the arch there, which actually is going to keep a player back. That was gade. Forced around towards the library instead, which will soon get smoked off as well. And one player up on the corners, and they decide to face through together, and with the flash, 4,600 in the bank, which could give Surreal the drop. Oh, he got blinded and didn't make it into boiler for a moment. That was awkward, but he will.
Let's see if they can realize it, if they can make this round work. So they get 1 more. I said the last round was the do or die. I still think it was, but we'll give them a second do or die. Nice pick for MiGHTYMAX. Mac 10 or no, he's still going to be able to win that. That was good use of the utility to bully top Banana, and North fell into the trap. So now they're just trying to rampage on over towards B. There's 1 player poking mid, but everybody else is coming this way. And on they go. Counter utility has to come in from the CTs now. It's going to be a flashbang through. They've dealt with the lurker. So it's just this hit that they need to focus on. Oh, that player lures MSL out and exposes him to Crucial's op. He wanted to get that 1 kill, but goes a little bit too far from his coffin cover. And that means now we're going to have an advantage for Endpoint with the bomb down. robiin nearly claimed the smoke.
Kapow.
Kapow indeed. That molly might finish him.
Yeah, I probably will. No, he is. We're about to break the economy down. So, yeah, good job at least being able to come back now. And, I mean, their chances are a little bit better this time, I would say, of replicating that with another round win. Oh, and yeah, the AK has not been saved for Lekro, so only the 1 M4 is going to be carried over. They broke through.
A bummer, because their momentum will have slowed, and they'll let Endpoint wake up. But they'll be fully confident that they can do this. Because their enemy now, when they peek into those 4 USPs, it's going to be carnage and confusion. The problem is they might just dismantle this. If North is smart, what they'll do is they'll hide 1 player outside of this stack. There it comes in. The USPs find 1. Do they get any more? They're slowing them down. No. But aizy slipped away. He just wants to be a nuisance. He can't quite do it. 10 seconds to spare. Now
on the cards at that point for them, and who knows? They can still come out with the 7. As you said, it's still decent for North, but momentum-wise, it would be then shifting back towards Endpoint, and who knows what we could see. We definitely have a game back in our hands, at least. MSL, he has 2 other players around B with him right now, but I still don't like how he's playing so open. He just kind of ends up giving his life away to Crucial. It looks like they're going to start committing in, though, and they might not expect these 2 players still in position. So indeed, aizy up on the boost. gade tucked in close on the second oranges. He is the second man as well. Maybe some desperation plays needed, but yeah, he decides not to go with it. Instead, he's going to let his teammates start moving in from behind on Banana. And the bomb, to be fair, isn't down yet, so they do still have time to work with.
This is interesting. robiin has to win this. He has every advantage, but he has to win this, and he doesn't. He doesn't hit a single bullet. robiin, what happened there? He wasn't blinded. He just missed the spray. He just completely fluffed it. I don't know whether he had just hit the movement. We didn't see it from his perspective.
Round, thankfully. Surreal, he came through with a 3K in total. There's some big frags. I'm getting a little bit to go to ELIGE. Is that just me?
No, I'm getting it.
The optimal score line right now. It still keeps some fear in you, but we mentioned at least the momentum is starting to shift back with Endpoint taking a few rounds in a row. Gade, though, tucked in on back B. What can he do with this deagle? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Phenomenal for Endpoint's confidence if they can just keep running these rounds out to the half. But North have done enough. And that's what they have to be telling.
I believe so, because they had traded back a little bit before that. Oh, there's a tiny bit of lag. Hopefully that's it for the round. This seems to be the beginning of the rounds as well, actually, so hopefully that won't be an issue then. But yeah, the buy is back in from North.
Courteous of it. It'd be very painful, and CAJUNB is about to do it. No, not quite. Crucial's come off the angle now. Cajun is safe on site. Gonna molly out the pit. Here comes the hit. There's the motion. The pillar just saving the player on site, but Crucial, he finds it eventually.
It seems to be at the same time in each round as well, that lag. We're fine then, it's just weird. I've never seen that before. But yeah, what can Endpoint manage to pull through? If they get this 6th round, and if they can kick off the second half of the pistol, then I'd say we have a game on our hands. It could be Endpoint coming back in. But right now, Lekro has already given us the first blood in favor of North. MiGHTYMAX, he was a little bit ahead of the rest of the pack right there.
And now they're bringing a 3rd player in as well. Gade to secure it. There's tons of utility still available on Gade. He's just going to get a kill. Who needs the util? Might want to dump it, though. Oh, there's going to be the swing. The trade is not there. Crucial, 2 big kills. That opens up the site. The pit player now has a lot of pressure. Lekro's just zeroed in, though. He knows Surreal's going to peek him. He knows he has to. The nade's going to chase, and I think that'll find Surreal. It does indeed. Kobe. He eats a nade himself, but worth it. Now he just wants to stay alive in pit, and they don't want to face him. They do not if they can help it. Good shot for MSL, a big one. robiin alone on site. They know he was the planter. They know he's stuck in here. He's going to get the first just on the timing shot, but they should be able to work the crossfire onto him. No, never mind. They peek individually. MSL has to take this. robiin just trying to buy time here, trying to play with the clock. The nade will come in. It takes him down to 20. MSL with a molly, making it uncomfortable, and the op will fit. Certainly. So the pistol round's only the start. They just can't go for any easy round losses. Anything that's a gimme has to work out. The window of opportunity, the margin for error is so low. Pit control's been taken. That's going to be the wrap onto site. Crucial is doing damage, but he needs to do more. He's being overwhelmed. They're trying to run the numbers, but he's got reinforcements now. Lekro will take the first. MiGHTYMAX.
A decent amount of damage on the CAJUN specifically. Gade takes a small bit around Boiler, and also Lekro slightly tagged up. So that helps a lot with those deagles, and they still have 2 in place over on B, which is where it's being taken right now by North. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. They are separating a bit, so I think that should at least ensure that all of the players at once won't be tagged up, and yeah, they deal with it well. Slightly separated on the push itself, but in that case, to avoid the nades, it works out, and there we go, a 5-on-3. The pistols and the 2 smoking.
It doesn't get a lot more dire than this. Coming into the second half, you're just not going to have many opportunities. They have to take an eco into the next one. They shouldn't invest much more around these deagles. Maybe
come out. flameZ doesn't bother with the smoke though, because they want to make sure they have everything into this next gun round, because it is one of their last chances. They need to make sure that it is won in their favor, preferably convincingly, and then they just need to keep on going with that round win and not really look back. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough one. Again, the nades do some good damage. aizy does still catch
Hail Mary here and pray for the best, because nothing is going to be easy. They'll wait for the smoke to fade. Now North will make their move.
Sure.
Wide and also deep. Strong.
That's how you like it.
Strengthy.
I don't know where we're going with this now.
I'm taking it to a strange place, so I'm going to back off of it now. What is this?
Ooh, decent damage.
aizy and MiGHTYMAX, they're hugging.
Oh no!
Oh, the flash is so good. He runs up.
Was just worried. aizy shouldn't have even been able to get one, really. He'd been spammed up initially through the smoke, but then that flash was just perfect coming over from...
No, your internet's not the one pooping itself. It might be Endpoint. They're definitely nervous enough. I didn't mean from a performance perspective, although you could take it that way. I meant more from a nervousness perspective. They cannot make mistakes here. On's going to come to hit. We have a nice crossfire here.
From aizy. This time he's able to get the follow-up in towards B. And yeah, as you said, now, North head up to 14. Endpoint, they're forced to save some weaponry, just the only weakness. But we've said it before, it's Inferno. That weapon is still plenty useful. There's not too many long-range angles where it's going to put you at a gigantic disadvantage. Especially when you have the nades and can keep those choke points smoked off and mollied off and such.
I do enjoy the number of silver linings you put in there. Oh, here's the nades top. So much damage done. They realize the player's sandbags. They're spamming for it. He's gonna get 1, 2, 3! robiin! Another huge 3K from largely the same position. Banana just seems to agree with him. And suddenly, North on their heels, only 2 players alive in this round. And Surreal, I think, well, yeah, he's looking the wrong way. I was gonna say he's gonna catch 1. Crucial was even spotted, so Gade's not gonna peek back into that op. And now Crucial has a 1v2 before his reinforcements can get here. They can't waste robiin's efforts, and they just might be. It's even again. 2 players down, no response. Bomb planted. Gade even burns himself just a little bit to make life easier, make it more even for Endpoint. And Endpoint are coming back in to try and deny map point. robiin, his work's not done. He must do more. 3 wasn't enough. Can he find it? Crossfire setup from Pit.
This man, we're seeing too many situations like this, even the way Nuke ended as well. North just haven't slowed down. They kicked things off obviously much slower back on Dust 2. That was the kind of switch up in the veto that we seen come in from Endpoint, and that did work out well, but it's just where else could they go with it? You were gonna see Nuke and Inferno just because they had to get rid of, as you said, Vertigo. Oh, that's already a kill from MSL. He caught flameZ in the background, I believe, and robiin as well being taken low. MiGHTYMAX is fairly alive. Okay, he's gotten a kill through the smoke, so that's decent. But it's still a 4-on-4 with the health and weapons heavily favoring North. And they're about to go out mid. It's only 1 player here to hold it down. Crucial's gone. As, well, Surreal has actually got back through the balcony already, but he's not going to hold on at all. CAJUNB with a headshot. That's the A-bomb site gone. robiin and